And welcome back. This is your man Warrior, and I am doing another of my Worth It series. We're going to go into the store and check out some of the new packs because I guarantee you guys want to know whether they are worth it or not. So we are going to go ahead and go and check them out. So the first two that you see is a Faction Mega Pack and a Faction Pack Rebel. Both of them are designed to get you up to speed on the territory battles that are coming. The first one that says Best Value, we're going to take a look at first. So when you look at it, it is from 10 to 330 shards, but you have to do the math and say you're only going to get 10 statistically, and so you are going to get 5 packs with a 6th bonus pack with one of the two HRS characters, either Hoth Rebel Scout or Hoth Rebel Soldier. So a total of 6 of 10, which is 60. If you do the math and you take your 2,800 crystals divided by the guaranteed 60 shards, it's about 44 crystals per shard, and all of these characters are farmable. So with that said, it is a way to boost fast if you need to get. The problem with this pack is there's so many potential outcomes with the amount of items that could drop. You may be needing all of the Phoenix squad that is in here or Turret and Bays, and you may end up with a bunch of Wedge and Bigs. So with that said, I personally am not going to put my stamp of approval, and I would say do not buy this Faction Mega Pack, even though it is an okay value. Now the second faction pack is a little more expensive. You get 10 for 700, and this one is an absolute and unequivocal no. Not only is it a large swath and you're not sure what you're going to get, but it's also at basically 70 crystals per shard, with all of these characters being farmable but Ahsoka Tano Fulcrum, and that will probably not drop often. So for these two packs right here, the Faction Mega Pack and the Faction Pack Rebel that have 24 days remaining, I would say absolutely do not invest in these at all whatsoever. Get the characters you need to get. This also leads me to the next point, which is you don't have to have everyone maxed out at the time of territory battles. This game is about a journey, and where you are at for territory battles is good enough, and you will then see where you want to go and be able to work there as a journey. You don't have to get everybody maxed out. But if you're concerned about Hoth Rebel Scout and Hoth Rebel Soldier, these packs are probably not the way to go. But if you are going to do one, I would recommend this Faction Mega Pack. Now let's look at the other pack. So in the store under resources, there is an ability materials pack for Mark III and Omega materials, and it is 3 to 10 and 10 to 30. Now you have to take in consideration the minimum, which is more than likely what you will get, which is 3 Omegas and 10 Mark IIIs. Now let's just look at the assessment on Omegas. 3 Omegas, you can get them daily, and for anyone who's free to play or a Dolphin who doesn't have a really huge roster, probably has no need for Omegas and Mark IIIs. But for anybody who's developed a lot of characters over a shorter period of time, either a higher end Dolphin or Whale, you understand that you never, and I mean never, have enough of these two Mark ability materials, either the Omegas or the Mark IIIs. So with that said, is this worth it? The pack is 600 crystals, and I currently do the Omega battles on the weekends, and on the weekends they allow you a 200 refresh and a 400 refresh. Between those two refreshes, it is 600 crystals, and you get 2 additional Omegas for those 600 crystals. And I considered that a relatively good value, unfortunately, because there was no way to get Omegas any other way. With this pack being limited to 1 per day, it is a signification that this is a high value pack, and for what you get for what you spend, is absolutely is a good deal. So if you have 600 crystals and you need these 2 types of ability materials, I would recommend doing these. Now this pack is limited. You can only do this for approximately 12 days, 11 plus today, so you will only have a short period of time. I recommend, if you need these two types of materials, to save all of your crystals, and if possible, spend on a $19.99 pack and buy these. For me, this is critical. But again, if you're free to play all the time and you're only developing 10 to 20 characters, you probably don't need either of these, and so it would be a pass for those individuals. So if you need them, it's an excellent buy, and I put my stamp of approval. So what are your thoughts? Leave them in the comments down below. As always, keep your gaming on. Warrior out.